Guys, what is up? What's going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode for you of What's the Right Shot. We're at number 525 today. And what I've got for you is if you love singles and serve and volley, or if you want to get better at serve and volley, I'm going to show you one of my all-time favorite plays as a right-handed player against a right-handed returner serving from the deuce court. And what we're going to do is two things. Number one, we're going to swing them out wide, right? We're going to play a little bit of a slice serve out there wide, out there towards that doubles alley, and then we're going to throw out a big old fat invite to them that I'm telling you, most of the time, a huge majority of the time, works out really, really well. Here comes this episode of What's the Right Shot. Guys, today's episode of What's the Right Shot brought to you by the Tennis Mindset Project and specifically the 80-20 reality of mental toughness. Look, if you're feeling tight, you're being nervous, whether it's singles or doubles, maybe choking at the end of sets or matches, what I've got for you today at the end of this episode of What's the Right Shot is access to a free 9-minute video that's going to detail for you exactly what this 80-20 reality is so that you can bust through those nerves, choking, and all of that stuff, right? So, guys, be sure to stay to the end of this episode of What's the Right Shot. All right, guys, let's get into today's episode of What's the Right Shot. And yeah, just like in the intro, I said, we're going to serve this opponent out wide, okay? From the deuce side, we're going to get on the right side of the ball, right? To get a little bit of slice going out there, right? All we're really trying to do is move them into the alley, right? And this works really well against a right-handed opponent who really prefers their forehand, right? They really like to unload on it. And the reason I like to serve and volley on this is because I'm going to tell them, all right, I'm coming in behind it. And I'm going to give you this right over here. If you can make that fun, if you can thread the needle over there, fine and dandy, it's all yours. If you can go up the line in here, fine and dandy, that's yours too. And do they do that from time to time? Well, of course they do. But most of the time, what happens is they unload, and now all of a sudden you've got the ball, even though you're playing this from, used to be called, we're no longer calling this no man's land because everyone just freaks out, the negative connotation, oh my God, I can't be in this part of the court. And so everyone plays their serve and volley and they just rush through it. And when they get to the ball, yeah, they might be a step closer, but they're off balance, they're lunging forward, and volley stroke mechanics don't work really well if you're reaching too far in front. I know it used to be taught, hey, you want to make contact out in front with your volley. Well, I used to do that. I took liberties with contact being out there, and I never got any real stick. I never really got anything on the volley. It just kind of sat. So here's the deal. You swing them out wide, you invite that big forehand, and now you've got the ball, right? It's literally on your racket right here. And where are they? Well, as you can see, the guy's just going, uh-oh, I better go on a dead run. And so you're going to play this to the open court, right? You're going to play this to the ad court, but look at how big that target is over there, right? I mean, it's massive. You don't feel like you've got to thread the needle. So you have this sense, you know what? I can take my time. I can just bump it over there. I mean, look, if the guy really takes the bait on this invite where you've swung him out wide, right, into that alley in the deuce side, and they completely unload on it, you don't need a lot of stroke technique on this volley. All you got to do, get the racket face behind it and then just redirect, right? Now you just literally, it's like playing ice hockey. You're just throwing the puck into the corner, right? And there it lands. I mean, can we say this is literally the middle of that quadrant back there in the ad side? It is. And look, the guy's on the dead run and it just doesn't come back, right? So this is a very standard serve and volley point where you're going to play it out wide and invite the big forehand and just throw it in over there. And I know it's super anticlimactic, not real sexy, if you will, but look, it really gets the job. It really gets the job done. So Curious, what's on your mind from today's episode of What's the Right Shot? Any questions? Yeah, let me know down below in the comments area. Maybe just got a comment, feedback, remarks, whatever they are. I love to read and respond. And yeah, if you love today's episode, please give it a like. Click that like button. And certainly, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so, just so you're always immediately notified every time I go live and or upload new episodes of What's the Right Shot. Guys, yeah, that's it for me today. As always, got to get out there, help someone else have a great day. Guys, see you again next time. Guys, it is Brent back here with you. And look, there's an 80-20 reality when we play matches. 80% of the time we're not playing points. On average, only about 20% of the time during a match are we actually playing points. And if you don't manage the other 80% of the time, which is between points and on side changes, if you don't manage that really well, you tend to be all over the map with the mental part of the game during the points. So look, I got a free video for you. And what it's going to show you is my exact 4 parts between points system, between points routine that I go through in all my matches that really helps me play consistently at the top of my skill level. Right down below, I want you to pick up this video if you have not yet done so. There is a link that will take you over to a web page. All you got to do is drop in a first name and email address, and you will get immediate access to that free 9-minute video. Guys, right down below, click that link and you can get inside of it right away.